how to turn this into a much longer video. Oh, I've waited this way too late. Never do that. Okay, I've got my serious face on today because I have decided, and the title will probably say it, I've decided to do Conundrum Cubed. Conundrum Cubed, which is a nasty little jumping puzzle in... Where is it? I have it on the list here somewhere. It's Mount Maelstrom. Mount Maelstrom, and yeah, it's I spent quite a lot of time there recently at a daily, but it was very crowded. It was just too chaotic. Couldn't get a film there, and plus it was just I wasn't getting anywhere. It was a disaster. I said, nope, that's one of those ones I'm not going to do. But I'm going to give it another go. But I want to do this more as a this is how you're going to get through, because it's just such a nightmare, that one. So I might edit it up and have I got through one, and then maybe have all the outtakes on another afterwards or something. So because this one's one of those ones where it may have some limited instructional value. So that's why I'm taking a Mesmer with a portal. And I'm currently camped out in the Durham Fields, and this of course is Claypool in Queensdale, if I said anything different, because I can't remember what I said in the video, because Divinity's Reach just takes forever to load on this free character, or I don't know if it's a Steam thing or a free account thing or what, but Divinity's Reach has always been very problematic, and Lion's Arch is quicker but not too bad. But at the moment, the Mad King stuff and everything, I can't get into Lion's Arch with any realistic time frame either. I mean, seriously, taking 2 minutes to get in or something, or more sometimes. So I'm camped out here. I've got everything I need here except for black lines, which I can duck across to Keswick Hills if I need a black lines thing. So this is my current camp. I'm living in this lovely little town with the pumpkin. So yeah, so we want to go to Gavoran Waypoint. Where is that? Let's go have a look at a map. We want Mount Maelstrom, which I don't have a lot of, actually. So we want Gavoran Waypoint. The jumper puzzle's just above that. So Gavoran Waypoint is the one we want. Yeah, let's go. So maybe some editing in this, especially taking out portal time and whatnot, but we'll see how we go. I have got my portal on, yes. Yeah, this is just a Mesmer, basic free Mesmer on my basic free account. Yeah, because it'll just make it a little bit quicker if I use the Mesmer. This is a terrible puzzle. Let me get I'm going to go stand down here, and I actually remembered this time. See if we can get a nice, I don't know, we'll get the first one here in case I forget, and we might get some other screenshots somewhere else. I'm going to get like a screenshot of a distinctive look of this place. Get rid of my thingies and do a bit of a screenshot. Beautiful. So, yeah. So, the beginning of this is pretty simple, but yeah, essentially we got to jump on these blocks, and it's a very hateful little puzzle because it's got all these well, they're not random. It's actually, they do teleport you to one place, and you do figure that out eventually. Okay, and all of a sudden I can't even get on the first block. I'm not right distance or something. So yeah, essentially you've got to get to these little teleporty things, which then teleport you to certain places. That one always teleports you up there, so that's one we know. And then you got these spiky blocks. So there's probably no point in me using a portal here, because if I fall, I'll probably die. So we won't worry about it. We'll just edit it all together in a single piece from here. This will be edited into a single run. whether I die or not. I think at this stage, I'll just talk about my terrible deaths and then edit them in later. I'll film the whole thing, of course. So yeah, this first one I'm pretty sure we walked into. I did watch a lot of people running around. Unfortunately, on a daily day, these look like they're killing you, but they just do teleport you. Unfortunately, on a daily day, you get a lot of people running different ways, and the obvious way here is to run down, which is why I thought maybe you got to run up and zap that one, but no, this bit here looks like you do run down. I haven't been to the end of this, but I'm starting to get a bit of an idea of, well, I think I know where to go now. So that's good. Nope, that's the wrong timing. I think you do it just after the swing, maybe. And you fall off. Okay, these logs, let's have a think about this log. What do these logs do? Let's have another think about these logs. So what do? They go up, they come down, they swing. Do you just do it straight away when they go up, do you? Yep, I guess so. I think... Okay, let's just repeat that. I may or may not edit that bit out because that one's fairly straightforward. I'm pretty sure... I don't know, getting through those logs is a bit of a hassle. But I think this is the spark you go into, because that's the one we went into before. Yeah, because you always end up here. And this is where it starts to get a bit hairy. I mean, obviously, the obvious way is that way, because, you know, the spark's there, and there's clearly... If I had wings here, this would be easy, because it would be. I'm going to put my portal out, but if I fall, I'm going to die anyway, so... Oh, this is not looking good. I think I did that wrong. Okay, well that's promising. Then I'll just let my portals run out. Although this one should be safe. I think we go into this portal. Although this looks like a bit of a hard portal to get into. I'm not exactly sure how you get into this portal. That was a bit of a pain to get into. So, yeah, as I say, this is a very confusing thing. How's my portals going? I'm still got a portal open, so I think I'm pretty safe here. Yeah, now, we've got portals all around us. I'm fairly sure it's the ones down here, not the ones up there. So we've got to come down to this portal, but then this portal does not want us to go into it. This portal is not a very friendly portal for some reason. A lot of these portals are like that. They seem to be only one side. Okay. And so every time you get to one of these places, of course, you end up going round and round in circles because... and that's the obvious way to go, so we're not going that way. Yeah, you go round and round circles because there's a jump over there, so we're going to go that way. After all my running around in here several times, I'm pretty sure that's the way because that looks... Oh, I don't know. We're going to go that way anyway first because there's a jump. We're just waiting for our portal to wind down because we're going to port there because I don't want to... I've got this far. Let's not stuff up. Okay, they're going to port me. And there we are. So that seems super simple after the hours I've spent on this place. So, yeah, it's one of those puzzles that's super easy if you get it right. And yet you can spend hours on this puzzle. And it really is one of those puzzles, isn't it, where you just go round and round and round and round in circles. So after getting through this fairly easily, after spending hours here one day on a jumping puzzle, And then coming today and getting through pretty quick, I decided to sit here and just analyse this a bit more. Because yeah, it's an interesting thing, this puzzle, really. It doesn't seem as hard as it used to, but it does have some hard little jumps, which having the mesmer's been a big help, because I can just go round, 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 round. Yeah, so essentially, I don't know where to start with the thing. Essentially, you've got portals that portal you to certain places. That's obvious enough. And those places are pretty fixed. One of them's a log up here. You end up there a lot, especially when you're starting out here, because you fall off a lot and you get pulled to that one a lot. And that's fairly straightforward. So we're gonna get this first set of jumps here was the biggest challenge for me for a start. I can sort of reliably get up there now. So getting there, and that will take us up to the log, and the log is a very familiar spot. I'm not even going to worry about that one up there. I don't know what that does. I don't care anymore. I think I did try to get in there. I can't remember if I got in there or not, but it's... So then we got these logs. These logs are a pain. So essentially, as soon as they drop, get across and go to that one. So, and then we get to here. And there's actually a shortcut there. I don't know if you can actually get to that shortcut, but essentially we're going to go across there to that portal. If we go to this portal here, it will take us back. I think it takes us back to the log. That one will take us back to the log. I have got in that one. I could do it again and show you, but trust me, it goes back to the log. That one there is the one we want to get to. I don't know if we can get around, but we'll do that, I guess. We'll try and get around, or should we? Because we know that one will take us back to the log if we get caught in that one. That one will take us... We actually want to get to that one, but to get to that one, we first have to go to that one, if we do it legally. Because that's where we're actually going to end up. I was mind blown when I figured that out. How it took me a while, but I was mind blown when I figured that out. So that's the one we want to get to. So essentially that's a possible shortcut. But we're going to do it the proper way again. And hopefully we won't fall. Falling is bad. So we can get across to here. And essentially we're going to teleport up to there from here. Which is very interesting. Yeah, portal's still open. We've still got 30 seconds. So if we fall here, no big deal. Get into that one. So that's teleported us up here. Now, if we go into that portal, it will take us back to the other side of there. And so essentially, you can see our portal. It's right there. We've just gone from there over to that portal to get up to here. And essentially we want to get to this portal, so we could just, if we could get around that portal, we've just shortcutted and we're done. But if we go into that portal, it's going to take us back down to here. And I don't know, can we actually get around that? I don't know. I've never tried. Not easily. So, getting around that doesn't look all that easy to me, but it might be possible. I don't know. It's something to explore. It's just that the trouble is, if you don't get around it, you're going to end back at that log, which is not a big deal either, really, I guess. So it might be worth a try. But we'll go this way. Because getting that way certainly gets easier after you've done it a few dozen times. Which I've been running around. Since I actually did the puzzle, I've been running around in circles here, and I don't know how much I'll get to film. I'll probably do this little analysis and then maybe some outtakes of me falling a lot. I don't know. It's going to be an interesting edit. So essentially here we know that one goes back, and it just takes us just right there where our little portal is. So that's easy, and this will take us onwards. This will take us onto the bridge, which is up there somewhere. There it is. So we're going up there. So this is a little analysis of everything. So that takes us up to the bridge, which we were just down there. Well, you can see that portal's still there. These portals last forever. Well, no, they last a while though. Surprisingly, a long time though. So if I go into there, that will just take us back down to here. Super simple. Yeah, so yeah, most of these portals just take you back a bit, and some are more hassle than others because obviously, yeah, some jumps are harder than others, but that takes you, and that takes you to here. So yeah, and I don't know where this one takes you. Does it take you anywhere? And that takes you back to the bridge. So wow. Okay. Wow. You know, the more I do it, the more fun that becomes. I'm actually, yay! You feel like, so it must be like some people come here and they see people struggling with this, and then because they're in the know, and they just go, "Lol." Yeah, yeah. Because I really, really, really hated this one. This is one I've been avoiding because it's just horrible. But you know, it's not so bad. But I'll throw a few falls in there. But I never died. I did not die. I fell and fell and fell and didn't die. And yet when I'm here on a daily, I'll come here and I'll be healing people down the bottom all the time. And this is with gliding. So I don't... Just gliding? Oh, gliding switched off, so maybe that's what it is. Yeah, that's probably too late. Yeah, too late. Oh, I've waited this way too late. Never do that. Oh, that was still open. Can I go out here and just go around? That's probably the easier way to do the log. Oh, no, that's probably not a good way. Yeah, so we know that one sends us back to the log. I don't know what happened there. We'll probably die anyway. And then we'll have to edit all that out. Oh, don't die, don't die. We didn't die. Subscribing and liking means more fluff.